Hey everybody, so what you see in front of you at the moment is a Sega MultiMega with the Megadrive and Mega CD in one, connected to it a 32X, and on the side of that is a Sega Nomad. A selection of games around there for both the 32X, the Master System, and the Megadrive. Now, as a collector, you know, one of the things that kind of gets annoying is you have to keep opening the boxes and closing them to get access to the cartridges, and then put the cartridge in and out, which can then damage the cartridge or maybe even the device sometimes, but what you're trying to do is trying to limit the interaction you have with these devices as much as possible when you're plugging in and out the games, in an attempt to try and maybe preserve them a bit longer. And one way I've kind of looked into that is to maybe look at getting ROM images for the games that I already own here, and have a piece of hardware to be able to play those ROM images on those devices. So, in the case of the Mega Drive, what I've gone out and bought is one of these. Is the Mega Everdrive, which you can see here. If I just put it down here, I can focus in a bit better. And that's the device there. You got the front side. You've got an SD card up here on the top. Sorry, micro SD. There's a mini USB port, a reset button on the top, the usual set of chips. There's a pin header, like a Mega Drive pin header on the bottom. On the back, we've got an SD card, standard SD card slot. You see what version the firmware version is, where it was manufactured, and the Crix.com website where it's the developer is hosting his information regarding the device itself. So what I've done is I've got a standard micro SD card, which you can see up here, and copied ROM images based on the games of what you can see in front of you at the moment. And what it allows me to do then is to take a shell of a Mega Drive cartridge, so I can slot in the device like so. I can lock it afterwards with the screws once I'm ready. I got this from retrotowers.com in the UK, which you can see on his little sticker there. So yeah, if you contact Dan from Retro Towers, I'm sure he can help you out if you're looking for one of these. So I'll demonstrate it on the Sega Nomad first, and reasons I'll get to in a second. So what happens is, when I plug it in and turn on the Nomad, you get a little screen flicker, and it boots up, and this is what you see on the screen. So basically you get a menu to select which game you want to have. So I've selected, I can select, or for instance if I press C as well, I can give you some system information about what the actual version are that I'm running. So firmware version, OS version, hardware, blah blah blah. No CD-ROM attached at the moment, so that's fine. Okay, so I can go into Sega Megadrive, and I can see the ROM versions of the games I've got here. So I can select, for instance, Sonic 2, and I can hit the C button, and I can get a set of options, cheats, run CD, system info. So cheats will allow you to put in Game Genie codes, I believe, those kind of things. Yeah, Game Genie and whatever the power codes are, I'm not quite sure, but yeah, they will work. Options allows you to select a variety of mappers to be able to play the game. In-game menus, Mega Key State, which is for spoofing the region keys, I believe. Game regions as well, you can select the region. This is set to multi at the moment, but you can set Japan, Japan PAL, US, EU. We'll leave it at multi for the moment. And I can go back, and I can say I just want to play Sonic the Hedgehog 2, press the A button, and it should go off and load up Sonic 2. There you go. Just like that. And I can hit the start button. Now, the other thing that this, let me turn the volume down a bit actually. The other thing that this allows you to do is if I press down and start at the same time, I get an in-game menu which allows me to save state, load state, or go back to the menu. So I can say save state, it'll then take me back to the screen. I can press start again to play again. If I just move Sonic on a little bit and press down and start again to go back to the menu, and then I can go load state and press A. It takes me back to where I was before, which is quite handy. By the way, my screen is flickering because I've got the Nomad modded for the 60 Hz, 50 Hz on the start button, so that's why you see the little screen flickering here and there. So yeah, you got save states on your Mega Drive games, which is quite handy. It's quite easily save state and then reset the game and come back to it at a later point, wherever you want it to be. So if I press the reset button on the top, or I could have gone to the menu and just select to go back. I can hit the reset button and it takes me back to the main screen. So it also plays Sega Master System games. So I've got Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic Chaos here. Let's select Sonic the Hedgehog. So this is the Sega Nomad, obviously. Oh, I didn't like that one. Okay, let's try that again. I played that wrong. Well, let's try Sonic Chaos then. Interesting. Oh, actually, I know why. It doesn't like Master System games on the Nomad, which is something you've learned there straight away. So, also, obviously, the 32X games that are on there won't play on the Nomad because the 32X needs to be plugged in. So, if I take this out and we go to the Nomad, and now, interestingly, I know for a fact the Master System games won't play through the 32X. So it will play if I have the cartridge plugged directly into the MultiMega, which you can see here, or a Sega Megadrive, but not when it's actually plugged into the 32X. So if I turn this on, we can see on the TV, I get the same routine, and I can select 32X games. So for instance, one of the games I've got here is Knuckles Chaotix. Let's try and play Knuckles Chaotix. So if I select the A button, and there we go. It's Knuckles Chaotix booting up and playing off the 32X on the MultiMega, which you can see there. Okay, so that works all very well. You don't get save states on the 32X or Master System games, to my knowledge. You only get them on the Mega Drive when it's actually working, obviously plugged into a Mega Drive. Okay, so there you go. That's the Mega Everdrive. It's a handy little utility if you want to try and play some of your games without having to scratch and destroy maybe some of the cartridges, etc. If you like this video, please rate and subscribe, and thank you very much for watching.